Thank you for coming out to our 2015 ICAST press conference. And as you've probably seen the booth, we've added some new graphics to spice it up a little bit. I call it Bass Central. We've got a lot of bass pictures up. We want you guys to know we've been in the bass market, we're in the bass market, we're staying in the bass market. These guys are all our bass fishing crews. So we also do have some mag seal products that are really good for saltwater. And some of the mag seal, hopefully you guys have heard about it. We have to prevent corrosion inside the reel. We've actually brought it in some of the freshwater reels now for brackish water conditions. We have a demo up front. If you guys haven't seen it, please go by into the tech center, which we will demonstrate the mag seal system and how it works. And it's also very good for saltwater, and we also have saltwater products like the Saltiga that is newly designed with these mag seal bearings in it, and spinning and both conventional. And we have some more saltwater products too. So it's not only about the freshwater, it's about saltwater as well. Just don't want you guys to forget about that. But today we're here to talk about the bass fishing. This is my elite team, except for Cody. He's a tour FLW tour guy.
Right here.
Yep, that's the guy.
I hang out with him a little bit. I hang out with him
as well. These are the guys, I call them my hard testers. These are the guys that I give the product to first before it comes on the market. We do Project T videos we've done in the past, but these guys test the product out. They make sure this product is ready to go before it hits the market. It works, it does what it's supposed to do. If you guys have any questions, ask these guys, ask them to demonstrate or prove it to you, because we can prove our product works. And that's what these guys make sure. We've got rods in the field now. Brent's got some rods he's even working on. He's had 3 rods, and we tell him, hey, pick one that's good, and then let's fix it from there. And he'll tell me, okay, it's great, let's bring it to market. So all these guys are testing our products, making sure the actions are good. We've gone back and revised some of our actions to make them even better. And that's what these guys will talk about, some of the different products that we have in the bass fishing and how they apply to what they do in their everyday fishing and how they give them an advantage on the water. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Ish. Let me just introduce them real quickly so you know who they are. Ish Monroe, elite fisherman, FLW Tour, and Major League Fishing. He does it all. If we want something tested in a hurry, we give it to Ish because he's always out fishing somewhere and tries to break stuff. So he's a very good person for that. Randy Howell, of course, Bassmaster Classic Champion. Cody Meyer, he's the FLW Tour Pro. He's very consistent. He's been on the champions last 5 years?
7.
7 years, okay, sorry. Topped, won the Classic. He did a real good job last year. He almost did it again. I thought he was going to do it. Marizo is on our staff as well with the reels. Seth Fider's a new guy for us. He came on board the hard way. He started working as a pro staff, worked his way up to the elites. He's fishing the elites his first year. He's doing a very good job for us, and I think he's going to continue to do really, really good things. Brett Height is a new guy for us. We brought him on for reels. He's also with Evergreen that we're distributing their lures now, and so is Marizo. Of course, Brett Ayler has had this is his first year on the elites. I don't know if you can really call him a rookie because he's leading. I think you're leading the rookie of the year race. Is that right? And he's like fifth for any of the year. So he's awesome. He's having a great year, and he's going to continue to do that. And Andy Montgomery is one of our elite pros as well, and he's won one last year. So these are the guys, and they can tell you more about our products. Ish?
How you folks doing? You guys enjoying this? I'm going to start out with, it doesn't start with the pros. It starts with our designers that we have. Takeshi and York are 2 of the finest designers that I think are in the industry right now. These guys design this product. But before they design the product, they do make phone calls to us and they ask us, what do we want, what are we looking for in products? For me, I'm about the big rods. I'm about the 8-foot flipping sticks. I'm about the frog rods. I'm about high intensity braid. I am about strong, and durability for me is key. So I tell these guys, I need one that I'm going to be able to set the hook hard. I'm not going to break the rod. I want to be able to fish my braided line with the frog and catch 5 to 8 pounders like we all wish we could do. You guys all catch 5 to 8 pounders, right? Yeah, I just swing them in the boat. But after we get through the great designers, it comes to us. So before you guys ever even see the product, we get 3 or 4 different samples to test out. And sometimes those samples aren't even right. And we go back and we tell them, hey, I like A, I like this about A, I like this about B, I like this about C, and then combining them. And then once that's all done, the guys take it back to the drawing board, and then they put it together, and you come up with a complete package. This 8-foot flipping stick that the new AGS, Steve's AGS, is the best flipping rod on the market. I have not flipped with anything like this. I sleep with this rod when I first got them because they're so amazing. It's light, it's sensitive, it's durable. I just actually shot a show for Bass Pro, the Bass Pros. Caught 27 pounds in about 4 hours, swung every single fish, including a 6 and a 7 pounder in the boat, and had no problems with my equipment. The new Zillion reel that they've come out with, 15 pounds of drag. That's even stronger than what we've had before, so I get a complete lockdown on drag. I'm one of those guys, like I said, I fish 65-pound maximum braid. I lock the drag down. I don't want zero slip. And so now with 15 pounds of drag in this new Zillion, it's definitely going to do the job for me. And then the new 100mm handle, you guys seen it on TV before, setting the card and winching these big fish in. This new 100mm handle is the ultimate handle for this reel right here. So, folks, I can't tell you anything else about it. You just have to put it in your hands for yourself and enjoy the ride.
Good job, Ish. Ish is the man. He helps him get some good stuff for us, and then he passes it down to me. And when he gives it to me, I know it works good. So that's what we like. And then I pass it down to Cody. Kentucky Hero. We all work good together. But like he said before, we've got great design guys here. When I come on board with Daiwa about 6 years ago now, probably 6 or 7 years ago, they were really still focused on the saltwater market. And little by little, they moved more into the bass market again to retake that bass market over again. And as Kurt Arakawa's come on board, and Kurt was back with Daiwa back in the good. You remember the good old days back when they had the old Brower and the old original team, Jay Ellis and George Cochran, all those guys. When nobody, only rod and reel you saw back in the day when I was Cody's age was not quite was Seth's age maybe. When I was Seth's age, everybody wanted to have a Daiwa, and everybody wanted to be on the Daiwa team, and I could never be on the Daiwa team all those years trying. And so when Kurt's come back here now, and he's gotten the pro staff built back up with some great quality anglers from rookie age all the way up to the older guys, and man, we're working good together, and they send us the rods and reels. We get together and we have a lot of little powwows at lakes and videos and do things like that. But the little bitty stuff, like Ish was saying, like on my little crankbait rods, the 7-foot medium light Tatula rod, which is a $150 retail rod. That whole Tatula line has come out and really just swept over the bass market now in that price point, because it's high quality, it's lightweight, and and it holds up. And so they took that same detail, attention to detail, and put it into Zillion line. We've got a Zillion rod now in my 7-foot medium light, which is a shorter handle, little bitty stuff. They listen to all of us, because all of us have our own little stuff that we're comfortable with, because we've all had custom-made rods in the years past that were fit to our style just right, and that's what Daiwa's done. They're making a custom rod for every action and every model. So if you like a 7-foot even, or 7'1", or 7'2", or 7'11", they've got everything to fit your needs in the Zillion lineup and the Tatula lineup. And now for even lower price, we've got the new Tatula XT rod, which is going to be about a $110 retail rod. It's got the same quality. It's got the cool look. It's black and white. You can kind of pick it out of the lineup. It's got the same attention to detail. It looks like a Zillion rod, but it's a $110 rod, and it still has the same high modulus graphite. So check out all the different actions and the reels. We've got so many great things, in the price point that is really selling big right now. The dealers have a good profit margin, and it's great for all of us. So we appreciate y'all's support, and keep watching out for all the stuff that's going to be coming soon from Japan, right?
Sounds good.
Well, this reel here, if you know anything about me, I love fishing finesse gear, and this combo here I've been fishing all year. This is the Steve's AGS rod and the new Daiwa Exist spinning reel. And this year it's all about the mag seal. In this reel here we have 2 mag seal bearings on each side of the gear shaft, and a mag sealed line roller and a main shaft. What the mag seal is, Kurt kind of touched on it earlier. It's magnetic oil that bridges the gaps between the inner and outer bearing races, which is going to keep the elements out. So if you buy this reel and you're a bass angler like myself, you can fish it there. You can take it in the saltwater. And no elements are going to get in this reel. This reel is going to have longevity and it's going to be super smooth. We make 3 different sizes in this Exist. 13 total bearings. The bearings that are in here, along with the mag seal, are corrosion-resistant ball bearings. They last up to 12 times longer. So again, you're going to buy this reel. It's going to have a lot of longevity in it. It's super smooth. It's got a Zion body with an aluminum body cover, a new forged aluminum screw-in handle. And again, this is going to come in 3 different sizes. So you like a bigger spinning reel, a smaller spinning reel, or the medium. And also what I like about this Exist, it picks up a lot of line. So let's say you make a long cast out there, this reel picks up 33 inches of line per crank, which is a big help when you're finesse fishing. You've got a lot of line out there to set the hook. Paired up with this AGS Steez rod, I mean, this rod is truly unbelievable. I've been finesse fishing for a long time. This is by far the best rod on the market. A couple things about it, it's got the carbon fiber guides with the titanium insert. These guides are super tough, and what's good about them is they're going to translate any small bite, rock, any kind of detail when you're going across the bottom. Again, they have a titanium insert. They're super strong guides. Steez has the SVF graphite in here, which is going to be more fibers, less resin, more sensitive rod with a lighter weight. Also, the X45 construction, it's going to be an X45 wrap going up the rod, which is going to have more flexibility, it's going to be stronger, and less twist on the rods. So you're going to make a more accurate cast. Again, if you like finesse fishing like I do, this is the best combo in the market. Truly the finest spinning reel to exist. Make sure you guys check it out. I know you'll love it like I do.
Thanks, Cody. I just want to talk about today the 9.1 gear ratio. This is the 299 Stellium. The reason I like this one because the way I like to fish shallow. I pitch my jig, I hop twice. I want to get all my slack line. 9.1, you don't waste too much time. So, end of the day, you have more pitches. And not just that, if you hook the fish, when they jump, you can catch slack line so quick, so you don't lose very many fish. And a lot of good reason, not just buying whatever, crankbait, bass bait, whatever you want to, burn a bait, 9.1. And I always want to have high-speed gear bait casting. If you fish in shallow water, then just fish around so quick, you want to catch up to have good hooks at 9.1, that works. So today I just want to say that's it, but a 9.1, that's going to help for fishing day in, day out. Any question or any? 9.1, you got to remember, 9.1, okay? That's it.
I can translate if anybody needs me to translate.
I need to translate, yes.
Translate it.
Come on in.
このリフィルは新しい富士ストです。The new Exist reel is the best Daiwa reel on the market. ドラグ性能が前よりもスムーズになっていい感じです。
Smoothest drag on the market.
で、ライトです。めちゃめちゃ軽くなりました。
Ultra light, super sensitive.
That's all. あとは、1年間これ使用したんですけども、とても、センシティブ、なリールになってます。
Very affordable price for everyone.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go over the Tatula lineup. This isn't anything brand new for this year, but it's a really innovative and really high quality product at a great price point. The Tatula rods are under $150, so it's same with the Tatula reels. It's all aluminum frame, all aluminum side plate, super rigid, no flex whatsoever. Has the T-wing system in it. Gives you great long casts, less resistance on the line, also get less bird nest with it. And the unsanded blanks in the Tatula, make them lighter and more durable too. There's no bad spots in the blank whatsoever. And this is actually my jerkbait setup. I do a lot of jerkbait fishing with this combo. It's a 7-foot medium moderate. It's got a real nice action for fishing jerkbaits. You don't lose a lot of fish on them at all. And just a great price point product for super high quality. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Everyone knows Daiwa has the greatest high-end stuff, but they have really good stuff down at a more reasonable price too. Check them out.
Thanks. Norman, talk to you again about the Exist reel. I've been fortunate to use it all the way at the beginning of the year at the Bassmasters Classic. I've been using it all this year, and everyone knows Daiwa makes the best spinning reels on the market, all the way from their low end all the way to the high end. I've been using Steve's spinning reels, for the last 6 or 7 years, and just the durability. I literally never sent them in anything not to get clean lubed for 7 years, and my Steez still worked. And now they've actually made a reel better with the Exist, just with the mag seal technology. It's also in the roller bearing, which is a big thing. We're always getting, whether it's corrosion or maybe some debris from grass or anything in there. So that really keeps that roller bearing smooth all the time, and obviously with the mag seal on both sides of the gear, I think if I didn't have to service my Steez for 7 years, this thing might last 15 without ever having to be serviced. So again, Daiwa makes the best spin reels on the market. If you don't believe so, put one in your hand, and I guarantee you're going to love it. So again, it exists in all 3 sizes, the 1,000, 2,500, and the 3,000. You can find one that'll fit your needs. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Brent Ayler, and I've been fortunate to be with Daiwa now for 2 years, and I've actually used, kind of privately, secretly, used a lot of Daiwa stuff for a number of years longer than that, and for a long time they've always been the premier on the high-end stuff. They've always made the best in the market for the high-end stuff, and finally they came out with some really good lower end models, and Seth talked about it, the Tatula series, and I know that Randy talked about it as well. It's an unbelievable line, but touching base on the premier stuff, the Steve series, this is something that everyone in the market, everyone in the industry walks around and looks at the Steve stuff as being kind of the holy grail. And the rod and reel setups are unbelievable now. They've been getting better each year. Now with this new setup of the AGS guides, the air guide system, which is a carbon fiber guide on this rod, it makes the rod so much more sensitive. And not only sensitive, the sensitivity on the very top portion of the rod, the very tip of the rod. Anytime you decrease weight up there, you're going to increase sensitivity. But by adding those guides on there, you're going to increase even more sensitivity with the carbon fiber in there. The reel that I have here is the new Steez SB. I've been fortunate to use this reel for a couple months now. It has a shallower spool. Now what the shallower spool is going to do is it's going to allow you to cast lighter baits. There's also different brake systems in there. I'm not going to get into the technical part because I don't know much about it, but I do know that you can cast lighter baits a lot farther by having this brake system in there and the shallow spool. The nice thing about the shallow spool is you don't have to put a bunch of backing on there before you put your top line on. By doing that, it decreases the weight around that spool and allows you to make more efficient casts. And when I mean casting smaller baits farther, I can literally take a bait that weighs a 1/4 ounce or lighter and cast it farther with this reel than I can take a 1/2 ounce weight with another reel. So it's an unbelievable setup. Put these two together. If you pick up this setup right here, the first thing you're going to notice is how light it is. So light, throwing small baits, it's an unbelievable setup.
Hey guys, they put me at the end to clean up what these guys mess up, but as good a fishermen they are, they're even better promoters. So gonna rain on Marizo's parade a little bit. He pulled up to me at a Major League Fishing event last year and said, "Where do I go, Andy?" I said, "What'd you say, Mariz?" He said, "Where do I go?" I said, "I thought you couldn't speak English, Marizo." So we sat there and had a conversation in English with Marizo. So if you catch him off by himself, he can speak pretty good English. These guys have done touched on about all of our new product. Again, just to reiterate what they said, right after the Classic, the Monday after the Classic, we just fished the Classic in brutal conditions. We was back out on Hartwell the Monday after, testing these products. They had 3 of the new Tatula XT rods for me to test. Dock fishing is what I like to do, what I like to skip docks. So didn't catch a single fish off of a dock the entire Classic. First dock I fished the Monday after the Classic with the Tatula XT, I caught one about 3 pounds. So went through 3 rods. I come up with the one that I like the best in the Tatula XT series for skipping docks. It's a 701, medium heavy. That's what fits me. And a $100 price point. You can't beat that. The light rod, super sensitive rod, $100 price point. You know, it can fit any guy, just the weekend angler, the guy that only fishes 10 or 15 times a year. He can have great equipment, low price point, and you know, hopefully catch fish like some of these guys do. So thank all y'all for coming. I don't know if Kurt wants to wrap it up, or but thank y'all for coming.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, guys. You guys did a great job. You actually pay attention. I appreciate that. You know some stuff. I like it. We also have a new product called Day Braid Line. It's an 8-strand braid. I just want to mention it. We have our Samurai braid still. It's a little bigger. Some of these guys have used it. Cody's used it. Randy's used it. We love it. I got a sample of that for you, 50 pounds. That's all I have in dark green. So when this is over, come back here. I'll give you some Day Braid line if you want. I have a buff for you and a t-shirt. So come get that. But before these guys leave, some guys mentioned they want to take some pictures, try to get them all closer together so they can get some shots of them. And you guys, wait, first, do you guys have any questions for any of these guys that we can answer for you on anything?
He looks taller on TV.
All right, well, you guys can just... Oh, Evergreen too. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I think I did. Rizzo's with Evergreen, and Brett is with Evergreen, Brett Height, and we're distributing Evergreen products. Evergreen booth is right over there. We can answer any questions on the lures, especially Brett Height or Rizzo, if you can understand him. Maybe he does speak English, really. So it's right there next door. Ask any of us about it. And if you guys could just kind of get closer, and we'll take some pictures. And then they'll be around for videos too, if you guys need throughout the show. Thank you very much for attending.